A tool to become aware of what your choices will create. Yes, a tool to become aware of what your choices will create, my sweet friends. Yeah, I know that a lot of times we are not willing to be aware of what our choices are creating. And this tool can really assist us with that and really allow us to actually become aware of what our choices are creating. And once we become aware of what our choices are creating, that's where the magic is, my sweet friends. That's where the magic is. So, to anybody who doesn't know me, if I'm just hopping up on your screen somewhere, I'm Glenise Hughes. I am a business and life coach. I facilitate the tools from Access Consciousness and the Joy of Business, which is also yummy tools from Access Consciousness. So, welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, so we are talking about a tool to become more aware of what your choices are creating, or to become aware of what your choices are creating. So this tool is actually from the 10 Keys to Total Freedom, which is a book written by Gary Douglas and Dane Here, who are the founders of Access Consciousness. And I happen to have a book club starting this week on Wednesday, June 1st. We are starting a 10-month of this book. That's how in-depth it is, my sweet friends. Yes. 10 months. We're going to do a chapter a month. We're going to get together once a week and go through the chapter for the month. So some weeks are 5 and some weeks are 4, just depending on the month, but a chapter a month. You will also receive the my personal clearing loop for each month, for each key. And then also there will be a PDF with basically living the tools that are in that chapter. So kind of how to apply them, how to live them in your everyday life. So if you can't see the link, there should be one above or below, depending on what platform you're watching. If you can't see it, reach out to me and I will get you that link. So the tool, here we are. Finally, the tool, my sweet friends, is a really interesting question. And I wrote it down just to make sure I got the wording correct. So here's the question. You might want to have your pen and paper handy. What's the purpose of choosing this? So when you're making a choice, when you're choosing something, ask yourself, what's the purpose of choosing this? Because what we're doing a lot of times is we're choosing a choice, we're making a choice that isn't actually what you would like. You are assuming, or you're concluding, that it's going to give you something. It's going to work out a certain way because of that. It's not the case, my sweet friend. So we want to, well, I shouldn't say it's not always the case, but more often than not, it's not the case. You want to start becoming really present, really aware. So again, the question, what's the purpose of choosing this? Then the question after that, so just 2 questions. Is this choice actually achieving that purpose? Yeah. So let's use an example. Let's say that you are looking at, maybe you watch TikTok. I watch TikTok. I'm on TikTok. If you're not following, come follow me. I have a lot of fun on TikTok. And so let's say you're watching, and of course, there's lots of different TikToks about how to make money. So let's say you're watching a TikTok and they say, if you buy my program, you will learn how to make thousands of dollars each day with my program. Now, a lot of times we would watch that, and then the next, in a sense, conclusion or assumption would be that that's going to occur. So we buy that program and then we will make thousands of dollars. But remember this question, what's the purpose of choosing this? So let's say you're considering it and then you actually remember this question. Maybe you even write it down. Maybe you've got it somewhere near your computer or something. And you ask yourself, okay, so what's the purpose of choosing this? Oh, to make thousands of dollars a day. Okay, cool. That's great. You want to know that. You want to be honest with yourself what that is. Then, truth. Is this choice actually achieving that purpose? If you get no, if that's a heavy, if that's contractive, then now you're more aware than just the blind assumption that it's A plus B equals C. That's often the terms that we use in Access is A plus B equals C. If I buy this program, then I will make thousands of dollars a day with this program. But this is where you get to be more aware. This is where you get to ask the questions. so that you can actually have the awareness. Now, it doesn't mean you can't buy that program or you shouldn't, but you're not walking in blindly assuming that you're going to make thousands of dollars a day if that's not actually the case. You'll have that awareness ahead of time. Yeah. So everything that brings up, lead, destroyed, and created all times a godzillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, POD POC, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. So that's the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. If you're not familiar, you can go to theclearingstatement.com for more information about how it works. But these two questions together, guys, can change everything. And this is in chapter 1, key number 1, with the 10 keys to total freedom, which again, we start the book club on Wednesday, June 1st, guys. Would love to have you come and play. Would be so, so fun to have so many of you joining us. I'm so grateful for everybody who's already chose it. And we're really taking a deep dive into this book because truly these 10 keys, if you were to live them every day, your life would be magical beyond words. And it's simple things like this, like starting to ask ourselves, what's the purpose of choosing this? So we can get honest with ourselves and be like, wow, I'm believing, I'm concluding that if I buy this program, then I will make thousands of dollars every day. Okay, that could be the case, but we have questions. So the next question, is this choice actually achieving that purpose? If we get yes, cool, go for it. If we get no, now we know. Now we have more information. Yeah. And Sherry on YouTube says, I love the 10 keys. Me too. Me too. We talk about them in Foundation. If you haven't been to Foundation, get your butt to Foundation, which you can attend after you've attended a bars class in Access Consciousness. I also have some other classes coming up that I've listed again above or below. If you can't find the link, reach out. I've got a Business Done Different. This is a 5-day, 3 hours a day, 5-day online class that I'm doing using the Access tools. I just became a Joy of Business certified facilitator. So this is my first class that I'm facilitating of this. So excited. And then in July, a 3-part, and it's called Actualization in Business, which is all about need and tug in business. If you're not familiar with need and tug, check out the book, The Place by Gary Douglas. The guy in there actually uses that energy, that magic to need and tug gold to him. How's it get any better than that? So, all right, guys, those are your 2 questions. I'll repeat them one more time. With your choices, start asking, what's the purpose of choosing this? And then, is this choice actually achieving that purpose? So you can start to be way more aware of the energy behind what you're choosing. And then you can really acknowledge if it's going to actually create that or not, then suddenly you have way more information. All right. Thanks for coming to play, guys. If you've got any questions when you're watching this later, post them below and I will go back and respond to anybody who's got questions. And again, come and join us in the book club. We start on June 1st, so you'll find the link above or below. And have a fabulous rest of your day, guys. Bye.